Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back with your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there's no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, or walking around at any time. Also, please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Your Honor. Good morning. See your staff.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Williams Law.
Good morning, sir. Your Honor.
Jamie, you just signed on.
Yes.
Stanley Jr. Are we ready, Ms. Law?
Yes.
Were you speaking to me, Your Honor?
Yes, are we ready?
Give me like 10 seconds. Ready, Your Honor.
All right, I guess we gotta call probation for Mr. Golden. See if he's satisfied. I know he hasn't paid the money.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Golding, is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, Judge.
What about this money you're supposed to pay? What happened with that?
I had a flood that happened, and then I just been I have constant issues with my home. I had to repair it. I have been searching for a job though. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. Did you do any other things that you were supposed to do?
Yes, sir. I completed everything but the money portion part. As far as
you had 20 hours of community service as well?
Yes, sir. I completed all my community service.
Would you like to do some more community service in lieu of paying the fines and costs?
I will not turn it down, sir. Yes, I can, because my schedule is open right now. I do have the drop for Chrysler today at 4 o'clock, but as of today, I don't have any job, any schedule. I went on a couple interviews, and I may get a call back, but I'm willing to do community service.
All right, we'll leave that up. We'll leave that up to you. If you want to pay it, you can pay it. If I can give you some more time, if you want to do some community service, I'll let you think about it until probation gets here. We'll call your name now, all right?
Okay, I really appreciate it, Judge.
No problem. James Long. Where's James Long? This is the city of Detroit versus James Nathaniel Long. Case number is SP 1205963, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1205966 count, strike that. SP 1205966 counts 1, 2, and 3. And SX 3662904 counts 1 and 2. Hands for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Long, state your name, please.
James Long.
Thank you.
All right. Unfortunately, we don't have an offer here in the file. Let me just make sure that everything is here. 3-1, 3-2, 6-1, 2, 3. That's 4. All right, I'm gonna pass this up to my city attorney. And we'll see if we can get you an offer. If you don't like that offer, you can definitely get a trial date. If you need to speak to the city attorney about some circumstances, let me see. Do you have a license? Do you have any insurance? Do you have any registration?
I have the, nope. I'm trying to get my title changed now, but I can get my registration. I got the registration, but it's not in my name yet.
All right. I don't know if it matters if it's in your name. Is it current? Is the registration current?
Yeah.
All right, we'll pass that matter until we get an offer. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Let me see what's an offer in here. Mr. Green, you took a defensive driving course.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so wait a minute. And you paid this 31 over ticket.
Yes.
That's why you took that course, so you can try to set aside the default ticket.
What you say?
I say that's why you took that course, because you want the default set aside in that ticket, so you can be heard on that again. All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Marlo Elaine Green. Case numbers SP 105669, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 10986321. I will put on the record that Mr. Green has paid two related civil infractions. One is SP 10986322. Three related civil infractions. The other one's SP 11039341, and he paid a related civil infraction as it relates to SP 105-66051, the 31 over on another case, on the other case. So at this point, I do have proof that you have submitted the driving course. And you've taken the driving course, and you know the agreement that we entered into when you took that course, that you were going to come in and have some substantive discussion about what you learned from that course. and you're gonna let everybody know online. So, like we said before, the more the discussion, the better the deal gets. So if you're, ready to go ahead and speak on that, then I'll turn it over to you.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
All right, it's all yours, sir.
Well, everybody that's listening, driving is a privilege. It's something that's we have to earn it. It's not given to us, and that you should obey all the laws. And if you're angry, mad, don't have patience, don't get under your wheel. Stay at home. That's why all these road rages and stuff is out here. And just take your time, obey the laws.
Let me stop you right there. So you touched on something that's talked about being angry before you get behind the wheel. What did the course actually say about that? What does a person that gets behind the wheel have a propensity to do?
They be more aggressive, speed like I was, not paying attention, rushing to get to places. That's why you might run a stop sign or not pay attention to the lights and stuff.
All right, continue on. Let's get some other information.
What you say, Your Honor?
Let's go ahead and continue. Let's get some more information about what you learned. Let's talk to specifics. Let's be specific when you address something like, the getting behind the wheel and not having an attitude. Direct it and be specific on exactly what they talked about so that people will know.
Just be patient. Make sure if you do have to, don't drive if you're angry. Just don't drive your car. Don't get under no wheel. If you're angry, mad, just take your time and just don't drive. Don't drive if you're drinking, on the pills. Just take your time. Just if don't drive, and like I said, obey the laws, and it calls you an aggressive driver. That's what it calls you. It calls you that's what calling it. You call it an aggressive driver, and that is not good on the road at all.
All right. What else did you learn in the class?
I learned about the railroads and parking. You shouldn't park by railroads, and
why did it say not? Why did it say not to park by a railroad?
That's bad. 55 because crossing. You shouldn't be parking by no crossing guards anyway. That's against the law. And you should always, when you get in the car, make sure you check everything. Be patient, and get your if you have to go somewhere, just make sure you have your knowledge right, your timing. Get your goals together. Be patient. Prepare yourself. Make sure you are aware of the roads and the traffic conditions. Just have a good attitude, and cause a car is like a loaded gun, y'all. We don't know that. It's very dangerous, especially like I said. If you angry and mad, it's not a good thing to be behind the wheel. It's not a good thing.
Did it talk about driving in the rain and when is the most dangerous time when it rains?
Oh yeah, you shouldn't drive. Well, driving in the rain, be patient. Drive 10 20 50, 25 feet behind the person, and just be, well,
I think it's more than 25 feet, Mr. Green. We can't be giving the wrong information. I think it's more than 25 feet. I would think it's 100 feet behind another vehicle, right? Did it say something about that? Did it also say that the work?
Yes, sir, 100 feet.
Did it also say that the most dangerous time when it rains is in the first 15 minutes of the rain?
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
Because the rain hits your tires, gets air under the water, and that's how you hydroplane, and you're not aware of what the
They say
water.
hydroplaning, but they also say that the first 15 minutes is the most dangerous because that's when the oil and the water are not mixing, and it doesn't give a chance for the water to wash that oil off the road.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What I do know is that you took the course. But I don't think that you took notes like you should have taken notes. But I do know that you took the course, and I hope you gathered something out of it, because I know you probably have kids, don't you? Or kids are probably grown now, and they may have kids, right?
Well, one of them do. My daughter's not grown yet, sir.
But you got kids and you got grandkids, right? And you got friends that have kids. There's kids on your block. When you're driving a vehicle, just like you said, it's like a missile. You're driving a 2-ton vehicle, and you're going 31 miles an hour over the speed limit on the top street. Just imagine if you hit a kid at 30 miles an hour, the chances of them surviving are probably slim. But if you hit a kid going 61 miles an hour, then they absolutely don't have a chance. And if someone hits your kid going 61, it would be something that would be very hard to forgive them for. And I'm sure if you hit somebody going 61 and killed a kid, or a grown-up for that matter, it would be something hard for you to get over. So my point is really, and then you think that you're getting somewhere quicker. I don't know why you're doing 61 miles down Grand River, but you think you're getting somewhere quicker. You may be in a rush, but at the end of the day, what did it do? It cost you at least 30 minutes on the side of the road, and the time from you having to be here a couple of times, and the money you're gonna have to pay. So was it worth it?
Oh, Your Honor, not really.
So
when I got to the place, I didn't even make it to the place, and they was closed, and they took my car, and like you said, I had to pay all this money.
Yeah. So I would hope that based on what we talked about today and what you learned from the class, and it didn't even take the class to let you know a lot of those things. It didn't take the class to let you know a lot of those things, but it probably took the class to give you a little wake-up call, and then this whole experience here that just slow down.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Boffman, we discussed with Mr. Green that we would consider setting aside the default, and I will set aside that default because I'm sure I don't believe Mr. Green was represented by a lawyer at the time, and I'll tell you, just like I tell everybody else online, when you see civil infractions of speeding, running a red light, or improper lane, or anything that's related to the civil infraction, you can pay it. Where you can't pay a misdemeanor, you have to come to court for it. You can pay the civil infraction. As soon as you pay that civil infraction, you're admitting guilt and you're accepting all the responsibilities that come with that. So Mr. Green, 31 plus over mile, the speed limit, he signed himself up automatically by trying to do the right thing and paying it up and staying on top of it and paying it. He signed himself up for 4 points on his driver's license. And I hate to see what the insurance company will do to him if that 4 points doesn't get removed.
Understood, Your Honor. So I would make the motion here and now to set aside that default based on the defendant's performance, participation in the defensive driving class, and ask respectively, respectfully for that matter, to are we reducing it or are we going to dismiss it?
Well, let's see. I'm in possession of Mr. Green's driving record.
Yes.
And he really doesn't have that bad of a record.
Great.
It's only, I'm sure you've probably been on the road for a long time, sir. And it's only a 2-page driving record. No, the license is suspended. You told me that, how do you know if the license was ever acquired?
Issue 2019.
Okay. So you just got a driver's license. But I can only imagine that Mr. Green being born in '68, he may have just got a driver's license, but he's been driving a long time, haven't you, Mr. Green?
Well, I had a license. I moved back here and I don't know what happened. Y'all took my license.
Okay, I see. So you probably got a license in the other state when you moved back. When they ran you up out of that last state, then you came back here, back home, huh?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna grant your motion, Counselor, to set aside the default, and I'm gonna hand your file over to the city attorney. But all right, but what about the other? He has some other issues as well. And he's gonna give me an offer. So in the meantime, I'm gonna pass that matter. And if you put your phone on mute, sir, until I call, well, you just sit tight until I call your name again after he gets me that offer. Then we will take care of you and get you on your way. So let's recall the case. Yes.
How I mute the phone?
You don't have to worry about it. Just kind of keep quiet so there's no background noise, please.
Okay.
For future references, you do mute the phone by pressing *6 when you're on the phone, and you can press *6 again to unmute yourself.
All right, I'm writing that down.
Let's go back to on the record with James Nathaniel Long. Mr. Long, I do have an offer in the file here, and that is to plead to 1 count of improper plates. That's a $240 fine. It's a misdemeanor, but it doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. And plead to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license. That's a $240 fine that does abstract to the Secretary of State, and it is a misdemeanor. None of them carry any points, but the failure to display will trigger an automatic 30-day suspension. And then we'll dismiss all the other matters. Sir, you have an opportunity to speak with the lawyer, or you have an opportunity to set a trial date in this matter. What would you like to do? You're on mute, sir. I muted you. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
All right, good enough. What's your driving record look like, sir?
Mine,
Yeah.
it ain't bad. It ain't good either, but it ain't bad.
Is it-
Lot-
All right, is your driver's license suspended?
yes, sir.
And what is suspending your driver's license? Do you have any other infractions anywhere else?
No, sir. Not to my knowledge, no.
You don't know. All right, let's put you in a breakout room. Who is Miss Donnie Hurd?
It's Dion Hurd.
Dion Hurd. Well, oh, why are you here? I mean, I see your name on the docket, but I don't have those last names. I don't know why this keeps happening.
I don't know. I had a warrant and I paid it. And then
If I don't know, I know you don't know. So I'm not.
Okay.
I'm supposed to have the last names of G, L, and O. And these are 2018 matters. And this was passed on to me for some reason. Yeah, but no, you don't have a hyphenated last name, do you, ma'am?
No.
Did you change your name?
No.
So, I don't know, there's something downstairs that's.
Looks like you're supposed to go to their house.
I guess we'll go ahead and do it.
You can?
I mean, why not?
¿Por qué tan tarde? Ya son van a ser las 9, no manches.
Who's that, Jamie?
I'm sorry.
Ma'am? What's your last name?
Garcia.
Garcia. All right, good afternoon, good morning, ma'am, and if you're gonna talk, you're gonna have to mute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can, that's why I asked you who you were, because you were interrupting my court.
I'm sorry.
Who's on the
Sorry, that
iPhone?
was muted.
Who's on the iPhone?
I'm on the iPhone, James Lee.
And Latoya, we're on an iPhone also.
All right. And so we got James Lee. Yeah. All right, let's go on back on the record with Mr. Carlo Green. Here's the situation, sir. Here's the situation. When you looked at your driver's license and the typical offer for the no license ticket is a failure to display. But I see that you have a trigger a 30-day suspension for you, and you don't have anything standing in your way to get a driver's license. So the city attorney has made you an offer. You're gonna have to eat 3 tickets. One of them is gonna be in allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a misdemeanor. That is not abstractable as Secretary of State, and I will dismiss that ticket immediately upon payment of the $240 fine. The other one is an improper plate ticket. That's another $240 fine. That is a misdemeanor, and that will stay on your record. And then the other one would be for the speeding ticket. We'll give you the blocking traffic, and that's going to be another $175 fine. And that is a total of $655. Now, that is pennies to what you would have had to pay over the next 3 years to the Secretary of State with that 31+ mile an hour over ticket. And all the other tickets will be dismissed. So I can let you take that offer, or you can take this stuff to trial and see if you can do better at trial. You may do better, you may do worse, you may come out the same. It's gonna be up to you, your decision. What do you wanna do, Mr. Green?
Well, I had to pay this $655 today.
I'll give you some time to pay it.
What about my bond money?
That's gonna, we apply that.
Huh?
We'll apply that too.
So then I will only have to pay $355 then, right?
As a matter of fact, you've already paid $288 toward the speeding ticket. That's gonna cover, how will he get, Ken, with that 288, this is not.
I paid all the tickets.
I know. Yeah, so only ticket we brought back was the speeding ticket though. The other tickets you paid. The $288 that you paid toward that speeding ticket, we're only charging $175 for the blocking traffic. What do we do about the other $113? Can we apply that money somewhere else now?
So he's got a credit, basically. Are you charging him any?
Well, we'll just take off $113 somewhere else.
Yeah, from like whatever.
From
we're
one of the
charging.
240.
Yeah, they had a problem with that
All
last
right,
time.
we'll do it that way. Yeah, all right. Well, you know, you're gonna come out to be pretty good. If you want to take this deal, I don't know how much bond you have. You have $100. You got $200 there. You got $300. So potentially, I mean, I'm just gonna do a little quick math here. That's not too.
Oh,
Under the monsters, really. Oh, still be complete. Nah.
113
I'm laid down to me.
minus
30.
113.
Come on.
You probably come out of here with paying about Well, you got reinstatement fees. That's not gonna be a part of this. I'll waive the warrant fees. Let's see.
Lay down.
Plus. Looks like you got, if you come up with another 250, you'll be clear with everything. That's a quick math, thing I did, and I'm not, don't hold me exactly to that. But it looks like at the end of the day, if you take this deal with your bond money and stuff like that, you'll come out of here with about we're having to spend another $250, and you'll have all the clearance here at 36 District Court.
So why I have to pay up, come down there and pay them?
Yeah, come down here and pay that other 240, you'll get immediate clearance.
Okay, I'll be down there today.
All right, well, you gotta raise your right hand, sir.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Do you understand the maximum possible penalties for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand, you got a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention to January 28, 2020 at around 3:19 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of West Grand River and Canfield, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Did I do what?
Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No.
And why is that?
It was suspended.
Very well. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm going to take that under a 3-month delayed sentence, but I will dismiss that ticket immediately upon payment. Sir, let me draw your attention to the same date and time where you're operating a a 2002 Dodge on that day, sir?
Yes.
And was something wrong with the plates with that Dodge?
Yes.
What was that, sir?
They was not registered.
Very well, sir. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of improper plates. And I'm going to fine you $240 in that matter. And also, sir, on that same date and time, sir, well, let's see. Let's go back to, you said you'd give them blockading, but you wrote on your limited access. On January 28, 2020, at 3:16 p.m., sir, or thereabouts, in the same area of Grand River and Canfield. Well, this is the same date and time. Were you pulled over, sir, because you were speeding?
No.
You got to get up, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, this is court. Mr. Lee.
Is this the same case?
Yeah, it's the same one. Were you pulled over for speeding, sir?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you were pulled over for speeding because you were in fact speeding. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, very well. I'm gonna accept your plea to the amended count of blocking traffic. With the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'm gonna dismiss all the other matters.
Thank you.
Mr. Green, are you registered to vote, sir?
Yes.
All right. All right. All right, so I'm gonna give you credit for you paid $288 toward the speeding ticket. I'm gonna give you $113 credit for the for the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. So that's gonna be reduced down to $127. And we're gonna find out now, when can you pay?
Hello?
Yeah, when can you pay, sir?
Oh, I'm coming down there to pay it today.
All right. I'm gonna put in the system, let's see, what's today's date? The third. I'm gonna put in the system September 10th, sir, so you need to get down here as soon as possible today to pay that. That way, that dismissal for that one charge will be dismissed, and then you'll get clearances immediately for the Secretary of State for the other stuff. All right?
Okay, so I need to pay y'all $250, right?
It's gonna be around 247. Don't hold that to me, so bring a couple extra dollars. I just did some quick math to see, so that's what it's around about.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day, sir. I appreciate you bringing that knowledge to the class too, and just slow down, please. It won't get this good next time.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You as well. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
What's going on?
Mike here early. Be cutting grass. What else to do?
All right, who we have, Mr. Long. All right, Mr. Long, let's go back on the record with Mr. James Long. Mr. Long, I gave you an opportunity to speak with the House Counsel, Mr. Baughman. And, Mr. Baughman, what does your client want to do?
My client is going to waive rights and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation now before the court, Your Honor.
All right. And I think I just lost that recommendation. I might have put that recommendation in another file. Good. Oh, here it is, right in my face. All right. All right, here we go. Mr. Long, is that your understanding? You want to plead to the
Proper plate and failure to display, Your Honor.
Yes.
Please and failure to display $240 a piece. All right, sir, let me raise your right hand for me, please.
Yes, sir.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention to May the 27th, 2021 at around 11:12 a.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Livernois and Finkel, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that okay. All right. Did you have an occasion on that day, sir, to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that day, sir, did that Detroit police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I couldn't.
And why is that, sir?
Well, my license has been suspended.
All right, sir. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. I'm going to fine you $240 for that. And sir, on the same date and time, were you operating a 2003 Cadillac, sir?
Yes, sir.
And on that day, sir, did you have insurance on that vehicle?
No, no, sir.
Okay.
Satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. Thank you.
Very well. I'm going to accept this plea to the amended count of improper plate. And I'm going to fine you $240 for that. With stipulation of probable cause, counsel, I'm going to dismiss everything else.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Long, when can you pay?
Next week, next Friday.
All right, I want to, if there's any warrant fees on here, I'm going to waive those for you, sir.
Okay.
Let's see, Long, James, Daniel. I'm going to waive the warrant fees, and you're going to be responsible for what it looks like is one reinstatement fee. Waive the warrant fees on Mr. Marlo Green as well. And then you're going to have to pay reinstatement fee. And you said next Friday?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure of that, sir? If I'll put in next Friday. We'll put in next Friday, September 10th, 2021. If you find yourself in the position where you can't pay that by next Friday, sir, you need to zoom back in on Friday and ask the court to see if we can find you some more time. I don't want this to become a situation where they put warrant out on your arrest and they charge you extra penalties and fees and all that stuff, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day.
You too. Thank you.
Are you registered to vote, Mr. Long?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
All right. All right. Roy Goldie? Oh, we have, there we go. All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Royce Daniel Goldie. Case number U565-85720. Put your appearance on the record, please, Counselor. Where's the counsel? What happened to Mr. Baldwin? Put your appearance on the record. Good morning.
Good morning, Michael McCall on behalf of the probation, standing in for Officer Bradfield.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, court reporter here. I did not get that name.
My friend McCall, standing in for Officer Bradfield.
And when the printer runs, it conflicts with the sound in the courtroom. I'm sorry. Could you spell that name for me?
Yes, M-A-I, B as in boy, R-Y-N, McCall, M-C, capital C-A-L-L.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Mr. Bachman, are you there, sir? All right. So, good morning, Mr. McCall.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's see. Give us an update on Mr. Goldie.
Mr. Goldie was placed on probation, Your Honor, on February 1st, 2021, for 4 months. He was ordered to pay $905 and assessed fines and costs. Must complete STD and HIV testing, attend the misdemeanor morality program, complete 20 hours of community service. And Mr. Gooding last appeared by Zoom, Your Honor, on June 1st, 2021. And this case was adjourned for 3 months for Mr. Gooding to $905 and assessed fines and costs. And at this time, he has failed to do so. And it appears that Mr. Gooding had contact with Officer Bradfield on yesterday, September the 2nd. And he indicated that he received some 3 driving related tickets in the city of Detroit. And he does have a pending urinalysis testing scheduled for today for new employment. And at this time, he has provided verification of the STD testing as well as the misdemeanor morality class, and he has completed those 20 hours of community service.
All right, very well.
Can I make the record, Your Honor, just to make my appearance for the record, Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant.
All right. So I told, is it Mr. Goldie or Mr. Gooley? How do you pronounce your last name? You gotta unmute yourself, sir.
Goalie, sir, like a hockey player.
All right, so here we are. I'm not gonna concern myself with any traffic violations, really. I'm only concerned about the underlying charge and if you've gotten any trouble related to that. So don't have to worry about that. You did do 20 hours of community service already, and you indicated to the court that you would like to do some more community service. I said I would give you an opportunity to push this aside, if you wanted to pay, because you did indicate that you have potential pretty good job on the horizon. I do understand, the nature of that work, because I used to do it for 25 years. So the more hours you put in, the more money you make, obviously. And I know that pretty much, they're probably working pretty good, now. But with that being said, sir, I can offer you the community service in lieu of that. And let's see, if I say, you said $905 or $805, I have here.
Yes, I made $100 payment a few weeks ago.
All right. That's like 50 hours of community service more.
I would be willing to do community service. I don't have no objections to that.
Let's give an opportunity to do 50 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. And it also, if I'm going to do the community service, but just say I do come up on the money, could I would it be possible to still be able to put money down on that and to satisfy or? Okay.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
I really appreciate it.
We'll work it out. So 50 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs. And Ms. McCall, are you gonna supervise that, or is Mr. Bradfield gonna supervise that?
Mr. Bradfield will, but I can't contact, Mr. Goody, you can contact me at 965. Do you have something to write with?
1 second, please. Can I go to the other room and grab an ink pen?
Yes. All right, 50 hours of community service, fines and costs, in lieu of fines and costs. All right, who do we have next? Let's go with Mr. Lyle.
I'm ready. You said your number was 313?
Yes, 965-3415.
3415?
That's correct.
And your name again, please?
Ms. McCall, MC, capital CALL.
Okay.
Rana, what date would you like him to return to show provide verification?
How long is it gonna take you to do the, let's see. How long is it gonna take? 30 days. It shouldn't take you but 30 days.
No, it's not even that long, sir. Do I report back to the same place where I initially did the community service at? Because I had to wait for my probation officer to assign a location, or do I just go back there? How does it work this time?
You know what, I'm gonna contact Ms. Green. She's the community service specialist, and I'll find out today. As soon as this case is over, you can contact me and I'll find out for you.
No problem at all. And then I'm gonna jump right on it.
So, well, how long do you think it's gonna take you to do it?
50 hours. Okay, 'cause I have my baby on Monday, Tuesday.
I don't need to know how you have your baby. How long is it gonna take you to do the community service? I said I'll give you 30 days.
All right, 30 days. That's enough time, sir.
All right, you do the math in your own head.
All right.
All right. 30 days, October 4th.
Okay.
4th,
okay.
21. Oh, that's not you, Mr. Lawler. This is you.
Yes, sir.
October 4th, 2021 for review. If you come in on that morning and it's done, we'll just call the probation right away. As soon as we see you show up, so we can get it on the road and clear it out. And if it's done, then we'll close it out under disorderly conduct.
It'll for sure be done.
I'm sure it will. I have faith in you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good luck on that job too.
I really appreciate the luck, sir. Thank you.
All right, are you registered to vote, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a fantastic weekend.
You have a fantastic weekend as well. You have a fantastic weekend as well, Mr. Golden.
When do I call Miss McCall? When would she like me to give her a call?
Right now.
You can call her right now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You all have a good day too and stay safe.
All right, you too. Okay, this is the city of Detroit. Well, this is the state of Michigan versus Lorenzo Alabama. Case number SX2029946 counts 1. And let's see if we're gonna,
Good morning, Your Honor.
and let's also call 154304671. Good morning, sir. You know what I'm gonna say? Lawler. He hasn't had a driver's license in years. And he's got, right, Mr. Lawler?
In years, I haven't.
Years. So
Yes,
2
sir.
months is not gonna hurt.
Years.
All right, so these cases date back to 2016 for the one, 2015 for the other.
Yes, sir.
I'm really talking to your lawyer now.
Understood. For the record, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. To the defendant's credit, Your Honor, he's not driving now. We see so we would have respectfully so way before
Got a
reading
broke
the information
leg.
in the complaint and stand mute. Because of the age of these cases, I'm going to suggest to Mr. Lawler that he set these matters for the best trial date that he can get, a bench trial date. Your Honor, do you have a date?
I have a date of November 2nd.
Mr. Lawler, if you're, it's taken you a while, we've been in this situation for a while, you come back on November 2nd, I think you have a very good chance of.
You guys breaking up, I can't really hear you.
Sorry. May I break out with Mr. Lawler briefly, Your Honor?
Yeah. Yes, and then what I'll tell Mr. Lawler too is on that date and time, whatever the outcome will be for the misdemeanor cases, I'll even go back and bring some money on that day, bring some money to court. You got some money today, sir? All right, just to let him know that I'll work with him on the civil infractions.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you
On
kindly.
that day. All right. Jamie Garcia. You want to talk, ma'am? You can talk now.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's Mrs. Garcia right here. Lawler asked for help. I don't know what he wants. All right, Ms. Garcia, do you have insurance?
I'm not driving at the moment.
That's what they all say, Ms. Garcia. Is that car out front?
It's in the back in the yard. My son's car is in the front.
You're driving that one.
No, he drives to work. I'm not working at the moment.
All right. What's your date of birth, Ms. Garcia?
12/15/81.
All right. So do you have a middle name?
No.
How do you spell your name? The first name.
Jaime.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jamie Garcia, case number SP 107-48811. All right, Ms. Garcia, based on the fact that you have got a related civil infraction in this matter, and you signed yourself up by paying that. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier about paying those tickets. You signed yourself up by paying those tickets for the 1 point on your driving record. I'd be willing to dismiss this matter.
Yes.
All right. You don't have any objection to that, do you?
No.
Yes. All right, pay related civil infraction. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee, ma'am. That's $45. All right?
Okay,
If you
thank
do
you, Your
that-
Honor. Yes,
If you do
sir.
that, have clearance here at the 36th District Court.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Mr. Lee,
Yes, sir.
how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you. All right, this is the city of Detroit. 1 second. What's your date of birth, sir? Oh, that's not you. I can tell that's not you. All right. Let's call the cases. All right. He's got a number of civil infractions.
Yes.
The default status. I'm gonna be generous today, sir. And I'm gonna allow you to set aside the defaults in those matters so you can be heard on them. They go back to 2018, but I'm gonna allow it this time. All right, let's get this one printed.
Also move, Your Honor, for set aside the defaults.
All right, I'll call the cases and we'll do all that stuff when you want to call.
No, I can't. A lot of stuff to look at.
So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, they still come.
Who was that? All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pass this matter and get an updated offer for you, Mr. Lee, since I'm allowing that other stuff to be included in this. So I'm gonna wait for the city attorney to come back and update that, and then we'll call your cases.
Yes, sir.
So should we hear, I don't know about Ms. Hurd or not. Ms. Hurd. Yes, since she's been waiting. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Donnie Melise. Is that
Dion Melise, yep, heard.
Hurd, Dion Melise Hurd?
Yes.
Case numbers 18, 462325, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Record Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Hurd, announce your name again, please.
Huh?
One time your name.
Oh, Dion Melise heard.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll waive a more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute.
All right.
I'm asking, Your Honor, because some information that I see here on the docket that the matter be set. Well, I guess I need to speak to Ms. Hurd before.
All right. I'll put you in a breakout room, Ms. Hurd.
Thank you.
Oh, what happened with you, Mr. Lawler?
To be put back in the court.
Under ask for Mr. Lawler, we're asked for a trial date. The defendant does have 2 outstanding civil infractions. He is prepared to remit payment on one of those civil infractions. I believe it may be the court's intention to dismiss the other one because of the age.
What I was gonna do was I was gonna give Mr. Lawler, I was gonna bring him back down to the original cost of those tickets. So I was gonna waive discretionary fees on those. But I was gonna do that on November the 2nd.
Okay, we'll ask for that trial date then.
All right, we'll set a trial date November 2nd. All right.
You're breaking up if you're saying anything.
Pardon me?
You was breaking up if you were saying anything, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was saying that I'm gonna give you a trial date November 2nd at 9 a.m. And
yes, sir.
On that date and time, bring some money with you, sir, so that these other civil infractions, we can take care of those on that date. I don't need you don't necessarily have to pay anything right now. We'll just take care of it all on November 2nd. At that point, we will see if we can let you leave out of here with clearances with the Secretary of State, but you're gonna have to bring some money on that day, all right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. You're breaking up again. How much do you think I should bring the total cost of the tickets? I know I paid $700 bond.
Oh, you pay $700 bond, then you should be all right.
Yes, sir. I paid that like last.
All right, you should be all right, sir. Have a good
Okay.
day.
So I
See
see
you
you
in
on.
a second.
You too.
All right,
Thank you so
be safe.
You also.
Bye. I've been dreading this file here, Mr. Greer. For some reason, I think we've seen each other before. What happened our last time, Mr. Greer?
My connection was horrible, so we did a
Yes.
court date for the 3rd, which is today.
You too, you have a lot of civil infractions, you got a lot of things you didn't pay. All right, we're gonna have to get. This is gonna take a minute to get together. So I have, all right. We're going back with Mrs. Hurd. Mrs. Hurd, I've given you the opportunity to speak with, the city attorney, the House counsel. So, Mr. Baughman, what does Ms. Hurd want to do?
We're asking for a bench trial date by way of Zoom, Your Honor, as there's a genuine and material issue of fact.
Okay, trial on both the matters at, November 2nd, at 9 a.m. is heard. All right?
Okay.
You have any other questions, ma'am?
No, I don't.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, you as well. Thank you so much.
Oh, we got Mr. Lee. Oh, can you look, Mr. Lee, and give him an updated offer, please?
That's it, yeah?
Yeah, I included some civil infractions in there. And, look at Mrs. Greer stuff too. What do we have here? Alexis Gray.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How is Delonte Gray?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm looking for Alexis Gray, but since she's not here,
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
see her anymore. I'll call you, sir.
Oh, you had told me to give you a call on the 3rd about an update for payments.
Let's see what you have going on. All right, you haven't paid.
Yeah, I got $800 worth of tickets, man. I've been so busy,
Wait a
man.
minute,
Caught up
wait a
paying
minute,
bills.
wait a minute. Let's stop the man, all right?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been caught up with bills, rent, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of want you to push the date back some.
Are you working, sir?
I'm not working, but I'm about to start back working next week. I've been receiving unemployment for the past 2 months.
Let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Jelante Omar Gray. Case number is SP 1044637 SP 114272 91 and 207122301.
Hoffman for defendant.
Okay, so what we'll do, realistically, how much time are you gonna need? Realistically?
I think if you give me another 4 months, man, I just have it paid off.
Man, I'm not your man. I'm not your man.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I think another 4 months to do it. Since I called Secretary of
I'm
State,
gonna give you 3 months. That's all I'm gonna give you. December 2nd, 2021. You should have that paid. You wanna do some community service?
No, sir. I have it paid by December.
December 2nd, 2021. I'm gonna set it for a review. I want you back here on that date at 8:30.
Okay, thank you about that, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir.
All right.
There must be 2 of them, in here. 3 of them in here are city matters because you got offers for 3 of them, right?
Yeah, the original one, that's added one more. So, can you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, sir, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here. All All right, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus James Calvin Lee, case number SP 793751, SP 888137, counts 1 and counts 2, 2105999301, SX 3756196, counts 1, 2, and 3. 18468801, 1846888021. Appearance for the record,
Harry
please.
Bachman for defendant. Mr. Lee, announce your name, please.
James Calvin Lee III.
Thank you, sir.
Most of these matters are 2018 matters.
Yes.
So I don't know if you want to just settle this on a trial date or you want to try to get an offer today.
Hey, y'all can give me an offer today.
All right. It's going to be I'll just give you something. I was going to give you 3 because you got nine matters. So I'll give you two failure to displays and an improper plate. That's going to be $240 a piece. That's going to be $720. We'll waive the warrant fees and we will hold you responsible for any reinstatement fees.
Okay.
You can speak with the lawyer about it, or you can set a trial date, whatever you want.
I'll talk to my lawyer.
All right, very well. What about unique?
Good morning, Judge Perkins.
Good morning, ma'am. What's your last name again?
Goss.
What brings you here today, ma'am?
I was supposed to pay this 175 on, I believe, August 2nd, but I just found the ticket that I had the number wrote on so I could try to contact you because I need a little more time to pay. I'm a work from home associate, and my internet was out for like 10 days, and Comcast couldn't get a technician to come out, so I had missed a total of 10 days of work, not all at one time, but 2 instead of 5.
How much time do you need, ma'am?
At least 2 months will be fine.
2 months. Yeah, that.
Oh, 2 months date.
I got 2 months left. November 2nd.
Okay.
That's unique. We don't have to put that on the record, do we?
You don't have to, young, this is civil matter anyway. Yeah.
Here it is, I got it written down. Unique thoughts. Oh, you got it written down? Put November 2nd, pay by November 2nd. All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge Perkins. Have a great day.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I vote all the time. I just voted this past time.
Very well. All right, have a great day, ma'am.
You too, Judge.
get Ms. Greer's all her stuff. Is this the updated one on the front?
Yes. What's the date on 8/27?
8/27.
That's the update.
All right, let's do this. Let's call your cases, Ms. Greer.
Okay.
We'll fill this time. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Latoya Tene Greer. Case numbers SP 1125166, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1125168, counts 1, counts 2, counts 3. SP 1128073, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 113257, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1211347, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1211491.
Oh, I need a ticket.
All right. All right, I just wanted to call Mrs. Greer's cases and get that out of the way. We're going to pass that matter. We're going to go back to Mr. James Lee. Mr. Lee, back on the record with Mr. James Lee. Mr. Lee,
Yes.
give me an opportunity to speak with the the House Counsel on the matter, availed you to the offer. You had that opportunity. Counsel, what would your client like to do?
We'd like to set this matter for a bench trial by way of Zoom, Your Honor, please and thank you.
All right. November 2nd. We'll set aside the defaults in those matters as well.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor. I would so move.
Trial November 2nd, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, sir.
All right. No further questions, sir. Have a great day.
You as well.
Put all those for trial. All right. Back on the record with Mrs. Greer.
Yes.
Mrs. Greer has an offer here to plead to a failure to display, $240 fine, misdemeanor, no points, but an automatic 30-day suspension, improper plates, $240 fine, no points. It is a misdemeanor though, not abstractable to the Secretary of State, and a defective windshield, civil infraction. That's going to be let's just say $120. No, yeah, $120. Mrs. Greer, you have a right to a trial in these matters, and I can put you in a breakout room with Mr. Baughman if you would like to speak to maybe some defenses in these matters, or you can take the deal, we'll dismiss all the other cases with stipulation of probable cause.
I'll take the deal.
All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, now you can put your hand down. Ms. Greer, you understand the maximum possible penalties for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
Ma'am, you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Can you repeat that, please?
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, Ms. Greer, let me draw your attention back to October 24th, 2020 at around 10:18 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Norwood and Lance, ma'am. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that date, were you, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No,
And why is that?
because I didn't have any driver's license.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. On the same date and time, ma'am, were you operating a 2004 Infiniti?
Yes, I was.
Was there something wrong with the title on that vehicle, ma'am, or registration?
No, I don't think it was nothing wrong. My plates were expired. I think that was
All right.
it.
I'm satisfied.
There it is. All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of improper plate.
Okay.
I'll fine you $240 on that matter. Ma'am, on that same Infinity, on 2 days before that, on December 20th, 2020 at around 12:31 p.m.
You said December?
No, October, I'm sorry. October 2nd, 2021 at around 12:31 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Coleman and Agland. Now, was you driving that same 2004? Wait a minute. This is not the one. This is the one. On that same, were you driving that same 2004 Infiniti, ma'am?
Yes, I was.
Was there something wrong with the windshield in that?
Yes, the windshield was cracked.
Okay, and I'm gonna find you responsible for the defective windshield, ma'am. We'll fine you $120 in that. With stipulation of probable cause, counselor, I'm gonna dismiss all the other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mrs. Greer, when can you pay?
I get paid on the 10th. I can pay half of it and the other half 2 weeks after.
All right, let's start with 30 days then, ma'am. We'll give you 30 days to pay it.
Okay.
If you find yourself in a position where you can't pay in that 30-day time period, then you're going to have to zoom back in, see if the court can find you some more time. We'll put on there October 4th, 2021. So it's gonna be on you, ma'am, to be responsible. And I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. And you're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay.
All
Thank
right?
you. Can you give me the total?
I can't give you the total on all this. It's gonna take a long time for my clerk to be able to enter all of that stuff in the system.
Okay.
It's just too much stuff. Now, because your total is not gonna, your total is what I tell you to do is, because you have stuff here from years ago that you didn't pay. You got 5,000 worth of stuff sitting here.
Yes, but I thought, I'm sorry for cutting you off. You go ahead.
All I'll say to that is, listen, you take care of this 240 plus 240, 480 plus, you take care of this $600 first. And you do that. And it's gonna read probably I can give you some case numbers that I want you to pay first. Do you have an ink pen, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right, write this case number down.
Okay.
SP 1138073 and 2. So SP 11380731 and SP 11280732.
Okay.
That's the first, those are the first ones. And it might read on there 385. 285. I'm really not concerned about the $45. I'm only concerned about the $40, the 240. The other $45 will be the reinstatement fee. You're gonna have to pay that eventually, but we can get these matters closed out. If you pay the 285, then that you'll just automatically be getting that case completely closed out. Then I want you to pay SP 11251680.
1125 1680.
1681. So 1681. All right, I want you to pay that one as well. Then, after you get those paid, we're gonna go back in here and we're gonna see what we can do to help you out on all these other civil infractions, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, so if you pay those specifically, now, if you pay the other ones and you mess it up, then you're still gonna have to pay the ones you entered into. So I would suggest you pay those and then come back in and then we'll walk the other ones down.
Okay, I absolutely will.
All right, Ms. Greer, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day and a nice weekend, man.
Thank you. You too, Judge.
All right, bye-bye. All right, you registered to vote?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, very well. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I don't know what happened to Mrs. Alexis Gray, but that seems to have done it for the day. Mr. Kaufman?
Yes, sir.
That looks like it'll conclude the morning for you.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody, and a great weekend.
Okay. You as well,
Labor Day
sir.
weekend.
I'll see you
Enjoy.
soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye. See ya. All right, Ms. Williams Law.
Hi, Your Honor. See you this afternoon.
Won't see me this afternoon. It'll be sign and fly, so.
I understand. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday, I guess.
Tuesday.
All right, very well.